Welcome back. Today on Real Reviews, we are here. We're going to be finally reviewing this drill and driver set that I used to build the barbecue grill a long time ago. So this set number is actually the R9208. That's the set of the drill and the driver. This drill is actually a hammer drill, and it has a little thing on the side. I'll show you in a minute. And this driver right here, obviously these are a wireless, cordless, whatever, battery powered. And this set I actually got at Home Depot a couple of years ago. And it's been running good ever since. Now, just so you know, they do carry a lifetime warranty, but it's a lifetime warranty for material workmanship. So if something goes wrong with the actual component of the drill due to their quality being not good or something wrong with the actual drill itself, then they'll cover it. You do actually have to register within 90 days of you purchasing the product. But it doesn't actually cover wear and tear. So over time, the drill's going to go bad, needs to get fixed. It doesn't cover that. They can still fix it for you, but they are going to charge you. And it also doesn't cover any type of damage that you do to the drill. All right, so here's what we have in the box. So I already unboxed it, obviously. Inside the box, just a bunch of, I don't know, stuff that came in here. I got my receipt and just a bunch of plastic. That's all you got in there. Nothing else special inside of the box. And this is where the meat's at right here. So they give you this cool little bag right here. And inside the bag, you're gonna have your drill, your hammer drill. You're gonna have your driver. Really nice quality, nice build quality, nice and heavy, very nice and heavy feeling. So you got those two. And then you're gonna get your 4 amp hour battery. And then you're also gonna be getting a that's not it. Here we go. You're also gonna be getting a 2 amp hour battery. So you got a 4 amp hour, a 2 amp hour battery. You're gonna get your charger. Now I believe this is the quick charger, the one I have right here. And so it does charge, I don't know, fairly quick, I guess. You have your piece right here to put on the side of your hammer drill. So you can actually get some more, you know, it's kind of like steadies it if you're going to be, I guess, drilling through concrete or something like that. And if you're going to drill through concrete, you're definitely going to need that on there, trust me. Then you have your books, your operations manual in a couple different languages. And what else you got in here? And I think you have a warranty operating manual. Oh, you have the manual for the charger. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. Bunch of papers. And then you have this nice little bag here. And inside this bag, this doesn't come. You get all of this stuff right here. So now what this all is right here, this is actually to put on the side of the drill. Be careful of the screws in there. This actually put on the side of the drill in case you want to clip it to your pants. So you basically just take this thing, you put it like this on the side of the drill. Then you can kind of clip this onto your tool belt. You can hold the drill on your side. I'm not using that at all. So you have 2 of those, one for the drill, one for the driver. And then you also have these little neat little things that has a Phillips head on one side, flat head on the other side. And that's the same thing. You kind of just take these things and you screw them into the side right here. So it has like 2 sides to it. So one side you screw in the clip, one side you screw this in, and then you have the screws for that, and it has a spring. If anybody knows what this spring is, please let me know because I don't know what it's for. And this is just a regular one. I guess that's for the driver right there. So for the driver, you get one that just has the Phillips on it. And if for the actual drill, you get one that has Phillips and flathead. Then you got your 2 clips and you have a couple of screws to screw those in. Actually, you're supposed to have 4 screws. So that's all the pieces you have right there. And then you have your bag. You have a very nice little bag right here. Nice little Ridgid bag. This bag is pretty cool. It has some type of cardboard or something in the side right here to make it, I guess, rigid on the sides. And inside, it's just nice. It doesn't have any padding anywhere, but I guess you don't really need it. A tiny bit of padding on the top here. But it's a cool little bag, and it holds all your stuff really nice. So if you guys are curious how all of that fits in there, and the way that I put everything in the bag, just so you see, move this out of the way. I'll show you how I store everything. Basically, I take these, I put them in upside down, like that. Put this one in upside down like that. And then I'll take the batteries, and I'll stick the batteries in here, like this, like that. And then I'll just take the little charger and I put it right here on top, whichever way it fits. And then boom, and then you have your little bag of stuff like that, and you just close it and zip it up. These are both brushless tools. So for the brushless drill, some of the specs are right here. You have the auxiliary handle. It's a 1/2 inch and has a ratcheting chuck, yay. Basically, you just screw it in with your hands. You just screw it in, you know, or you hold it, and that's what you're going to use to actually put the bits in. And I'll show you how to use that in just a moment if you don't already know. It's a variable speed trigger. So the harder you press the trigger, the faster it's going to go. The less pressure you put on the trigger, the slower it's going to go. Has an LED light built in here at the bottom. You're also going to see that in a minute. And then you have a nice grip on it. So it's nice and sturdy grip when you're holding onto it. Brushless motor, 2-speed settings. This particular one, the specs on this was 800 pounds of torque on the drill. For the driver right here, it has a 1/4 inch hex chuck, has a variable speed trigger, the same thing, LED light, interchangeable belt holder and bit hook, whatever, I don't know. Those are those two pieces I just showed you. Then you have the a lanyard loop on the back. You do? I guess you kind of do right here. It's kind of like a spot where you can put a lanyard if you wanted to. 3-speed selector, which is pretty cool. Right here on the back, you have 3 speeds. So you can select what speed you want to use right here in the back of it. And I'll also show you that in a minute. Pretty cool. I really like that. And you have your hex grip, brushless motor, and this one's 2,300 inch-pounds of torque for the driver. Pretty cool. Now a little bit more specs for you just to read them off so you have them if you want them. For the hammer drill is going to be 18 volts, 800 pounds of max torque. Load speed is 500 to 2100 RPMs. 1/2-inch chuck. And impact driver is 18 volts, 2,300 pounds of torque. And it also has a 1/4 inch chuck. So that's pretty much all the specs. It's really easy. When you want to put the batteries in, it's really simple. And just so you know, if you use the 2 amp hour battery, you know, we say, what's the difference between the 2 amp hour battery versus the 4 amp hour battery? Well, there's 2 differences. Obviously, actually 3 differences. One is bigger than the other. As you can see, one is bigger than the other. The second difference is this supposedly holds half the amount of power as this one does. So that's all obvious stuff. But one thing that a lot of people might not realize, this battery is stronger. So if you put this battery in your drill's going to drill stronger. If you put this battery in your driver is going to be stronger. Yes, it is definitely stronger with this. For the driver, let's go ahead and put on this battery right here, the 2 amp hour battery, so we can have it in there and stand it up. And for the drill, we'll go ahead and put the 4 amp hour battery on it, and it just slides right in, really nice, just like that. And it has these 2 little clips on the side. You want to take it out, you pull these little, push these clips in like this, and just pull the battery right out. That's the same way for the charger. So on the charger, it just slides in just like this, just like it does on the drill, right in. In the charger, you don't actually have to use the clips to pull it out. On the charger, it just kind of comes out. It doesn't actually like clip in with the clips like it does on the drill. You just pull it right out. On the drill, it does clip in, so it can hold it. And you're not like, you know, dropping the battery on your foot. So there it is. So here's the LED light. So you got 1 speed, that's speed 1 right there. Speed 2, faster, stronger. And now you also have all these different settings right here. You have a full drill setting, you have a hammer drill setting, and then you have another, 22 settings on here. You can set it. So basically what this does is this is the amount of power that it has. It also stops once it, you know, reaches a certain amount of, I guess, torque. So we're going to go ahead, I guess, and get started with the drill. The first thing we're going to do, let me just show you how you put this on real quick. Just in case you do want to use this. If you plan on, like, you know, putting screws in for your pool, your screen deck or something like that, your screen room, you know, the screws, they rust out and you got to replace them. This is really good for re-drilling those holes and putting the screws back in. You're going to use probably some Tapcons like this. This is for concrete. So basically to put this on, you want to put it on, you know, use it in your right hand, or if you want to put it on. So I'm right-handed, so usually I'll put this on my left hand. You line it up right here with these 2 holes, and you just tighten it while it's lined up. There we go. Get it nice and tight, and then there you go. Now you have that handle on there. So that gives you like some extra force. So you need to be able to push down, because if you're trying to just push this down with one hand and drill through concrete or cement or whatever, it's really, really tough. You're going to hurt your wrist. This just really helps you to get some extra, you know, force into it. That's basically for drilling in a cement. You're going to be using Tapcons or something like that. Okay, so first I want to start off with the drill and show you what the drill could do and how to use the drill properly. Now, obviously, the drill is for drilling holes and the driver is for driving screws and bolts. So in order to actually install a drill bit to the drill, first you're going to do is you're going to make sure the chuck is open. So you can actually open it manually and close it manually like this, or you can actually do it by using the power. So either way you want to do it, it's up to you. So that closes it and that opens it, okay? So when you press this to the left, the drill actually goes to the right. When you press it to the right, the drill goes to the left. When you want to open it, you're going to make sure it's to the right, and then it opens when you hold the chuck. So just make sure that it's open wide enough, and you go ahead and put your drill bit in there, hold the chuck. Let's see, just like that. So you hold the chuck, and then it's in. There we go. Now we have our drill bit in. Let's go ahead and grab this piece of wood right here. Just going to go ahead and drill a hole through this wood just to show you how that works. And we'll actually demonstrate the hammer function as well. So right now, let's go ahead and put this on drill mode right here. Okay. And to drill a hole, you just basically push down and you just drill. Very easy. Now look at the difference between hammer. Now we put it on hammer, listen to it. That's the difference between hammer and regular drill mode. Now, the purpose of hammer mode, that's actually to drill in these Tapcon screws if you're going to be using them in concrete. So basically, these screws, they have a special drill bit. You're going to put it on hammer mode. You're going to use this drill bit right here, along with this piece right here, be able to drill holes in concrete. And then once you get your hole drilled, then you take the Tapcon with the driver, and you're going to go ahead and install the Tapcons. So that's the way that you actually use this for putting bolts into concrete. There we go. All right, so that's the wood. And now we're going to go ahead and show you the way that the driver works to actually drive a screw in. So you take the driver just like this. You take your bit, you just pop it in like that. It just pops into place. You grab yourself a screw. Let's grab one of these 6 5/8 inch screw right here. These are some wood screws right here that I have. So basically put it on here. This is magnetic. Put it down wherever you're going to be screwing a screw in. Driving it, I should say. And boom, there you go. Now this does have 3 speed selectors on the back here. So you can see it has 1. Come over and take a look. Little button right here, 1. So this is 1 right here. And then 2. And then 3. Just really fast. So you're probably not going to need 3. For most cases, probably just leave it on 1. But it is a variable speed trigger. So the harder you push the trigger, the faster it's going to spin. The same thing with the drill. So just keep that in mind. And so driving screws is really easy. Back the screws out. Same thing. There we go. And that's what drivers are for, because drivers are really just for putting screws in. There you go. So that's the purpose of a driver, and that's the difference between a driver and a drill. Now let's go ahead and put this off to the side, clean this up a little bit. Whew. There we go. And now we're just going to check out some drywall. First of all, we're going to drill a hole in it, but then we're going to install one of these togglers. And what these togglers are is because drywall doesn't have any holding power, you can't actually like drill a screw into it and actually it's going to stop. It's just going to keep on going. You're just going to ruin your wall. So you want to actually hang something on a wall the correct way. You probably want to use one of these togglers. These are what they call drywall anchors. And now the small ones, let me show you. There's 2 different sizes in here. You have these large ones right here, and then you have these small ones right here. So now if you use one of the large ones, these ones are actually called SP. These actually hold up to 79 pounds for a 1/2 inch drywall. That's pretty good. And these ones are called SPM. These are the smaller ones. These actually hold up to 65 pounds for 1/2 inch drywall. It's really, really cool. So let's go ahead and we're going to try to put in one of these SPMs right here. And basically the way you're going to do it, we're going to use our drill. Now they say basically you could just take it, you could just tap it in. You can just basically tap it all the way down and it supposedly is going to work. And, you know, for all intents and purposes, that may work, but, you know, it doesn't work as well. So what I really recommend is just have like a little hole first, wherever you're going to do it. There we go. Nice little hole first. And then you just take this, and at that point, you can just tap it into the hole. So it goes in nice and straight. Beautiful. Perfect. And then you just take a Phillips head screwdriver, and you just screw it in, just like this. Really simple. Putting a little bit of pressure without puncturing a hole through your wall. And then there we have it. And that's the way it's supposed to look. So that's the way it goes into your wall. Nice and flat. Goes right up to your paint. And then you just take the screw that comes along with it right here. You just put the screw right in, and you just screw it in, whatever you're screwing into the wall. And that has some major holding power right there. If you screw something in with this, it's not going anywhere. I mean, it has major, major holding power right there. So that's what it looks like on the front. This is what it looks like on the back. Goes right into the wall. That's just the way that it is. And this thing is powerful. This thing is strong. I mean, it's not going nowhere when you have that drywall anchor in. So anyhow, guys, this is the drill and the driver. These are Ridgid products. Once again, this is the product number R9208. That is the set that I have. And these are pretty good products. I really like both of these. I've had them for a couple of years now. I use them in various different scenarios. These Tapcons right here, I've actually used these to put in a couple of different toilets. And basically you just drill a hole down, you put your Tapcons in, and these will just hold those toilet flanges down like nothing else will. This is the best way if you want to install a toilet flange. Just get some of these Tapcons, I guess I should say, and that will definitely work. So I've definitely used them for that. I've also used them in the backyard to hang a hammock. We put some Tapcons into the side of the house on the cement between actually two different cement posts in the back, and we're able to hang a hammock with that. And they've been up there for years, never a problem. And these drills, this drill right here has no problem drilling into concrete. it drills it in there very, very easily. And I think you guys will definitely get a lot of use out of it. And this driver right here really drives these screws in and these bolts, whatever you need to drive in, it'll drive these Tapcons in like nothing, once you have the hole drill. So this is a very nice set right here. The batteries seem to last forever. Even I haven't charged them for a long time because I don't use them that much. I put them in a charger and they still work just perfectly. So anyhow, guys, this Ridgid set right here, I definitely recommend Ridgid if you want to get a set and not have to spend as much as some of the Milwaukee or some of the other brands that are out there, and still get a decent quality set for your money. So I think I paid like, I think I got these on sale for like $200, and it came with everything: the bag, the charger, the 2 different batteries, this, everything that I showed you there. So it comes with everything in this nice little box here with this nice little bag here. So that's it, guys. Ridgid drill set. If you're interested in purchasing this product, I will leave a link in the description. The link will be to Home Depot. I will also leave you a link to Amazon where you can actually purchase some accessories for the Ridgid products and as well as some other Ridgid tools. So if you would like to support the channel, please be sure to use the links in the description, as anything you purchase earns a small commission for the channel. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you never miss another video on Real Reviews. See you guys next time.